Okay, so as you can see, this isn't Skyrim. Uh, I was getting a little bored, I guess, with Skyrim, feeling like I had kind of done everything, although after attempting to play this game for like 10 minutes and having not one clue what's going on, which I still don't. As you can see, I'm in my underwear because I don't know how to access the menu for my clothes or my inventory or whatever. Like, no matter what button I push, it doesn't seem to do anything. I don't know what these squares are. I've used every button, just I have no idea. Like, not one fucking clue. The little map button in the middle of the remote doesn't do shit. The little settings button doesn't do shit. Uh, I I very stupidly downloaded this game called Fallout 4 not once thinking what it might be about. And as it was downloading, which takes like 9 hours because I have very slow internet, I texted one of my friends and I said, "Hey, do you know that game Fallout 4?" And he was like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, I love those Fallout games." And I was like, "Oh, cool. Would I like it?" And he was like, "Oh, fuck no." And I was like, "Oh, why?" He was like, "It's post-apocalyptic." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, absolutely hate anything post-apocalyptic, mainly because of aesthetics. And for me, it always feels the same. Like every zombie, post-apocalyptic, whatever scenario, I mean, lots of people really like that. But to me, every zombie eject holotape red menace. What does that mean? Eject it. All right. Load holotape. Read menace. Red menace? What the fuck is happening? Hmm. Okay, yes. I don't have time for games right now. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I can't even figure out how to put clothes on, y'all. This is once again more proof, as if you didn't already have it or need more proof, that video games are not accessible to people that are not used to playing video games. There are very, very few games that I have attempted that walked me through it enough that I somewhat understood. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. I don't know what I'm doing here. I know that my husband and I got evacuated to this pod thing, and then they secretly cryogenically froze us instead of decontaminate us, and then it went white, I guess because we were being frozen. And then they woke us up for a second and shot my husband and took my baby and then froze us again. And then I woke up and then somehow did something to something and lost my clothes. And there aren't any instructions. Don't know what I'm supposed to be doing or looking for. I just want some clothes on. It looks like it's chilly in here. It's a fucking cryogenic chamber. But yeah, I'm just really, really annoyed that video games are so completely and totally inaccessible to everyone who isn't used to video games. It's infuriating. It just means that anybody who didn't grow up playing games, who hasn't played, every iteration of types of video games their whole life, it's not something you can just pick up and do. It's not. It really isn't. And yes, I am just pissed off about it, but pretty sure I'm gonna have to just delete this one because this level of frustration, not worth it. And as I mentioned before, post-apocalyptic is very high on my list of no. Just aesthetically, no. Okay, where the fuck am I? How do I get out? Where am I even supposed to be going? Did it say where I was supposed to be going? Okay, we're back to this stupid terminal. Oh my god. What does transfer mean? Okay, those are things. No. Can I... Okay, take. So how... Okay, I took those things. But... No. I have them, but how do I get to them? How do I use them? How... I took a screwdriver and stuff. How do I put it in my hand? None of these things are explained, and this is on the easiest level. I realized that a game that I had tried to play very, very unsuccessfully right after my first video game ever, which was Hogwarts Legacy, the only one that really, like, gave me any interest at all was Wolfenstein Old Blood. Oh, I'm going somewhere. I was just here. Oh my god. It was Wolfenstein Old Blood, and I very genuinely, on the absolute easiest difficulty, could not make it past, not the first quest, the opening battle scene thing to get you to the first checkpoint. Could not get past it. And I started thinking about it the other day when I was thinking about downloading a new game. And I realized that because up until that point, the only game I had ever played was Hogwarts Legacy, I had never in my life played a game that was first person, for starters, and second, that had actual weapons and like an inventory and stuff. I had only played a game that was solely in third person and with a wand. So I figured, well, I played Skyrim, and some of that you do... Ow! Some of that you do in first person, and there's kind of weapons. What? I remember beating those things up. Anyway, so I decided to give it a shot.
Everyone's dead.
Yeah, no shit, you dumbass. Okay, so anyway, I finally, after 3 tries, only 3, which is amazing because I tried
Terminal only.
probably 60, something close to 60 times to get past that opening scene when I first tried that. Like, I was like, no, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to figure this out. Never did. Because, once again, video games are not accessible to people who are not used to video games. So basically, if you are a grown adult and you are not used to video games, don't try. Don't. It isn't worth it. It will take up hours and hours and hours of your life. You will have nothing to show for it. Nothing. I am not against them at all for young people. I do think that it has benefits. I think there's problem solving. I think it helps hand-eye coordination, all that kind of stuff. But if you are older, like me, and you already get those things from other sources, for me, things like crochet, pattern recognition games, stuff like that, then don't try. Oh, I took something and it said equipped. So how do I equip my clothes? I want my clothes, man. Anyway, this video is just me ranting because I'm angry. I'm angry that there's not an option for people who just aren't natural gamers. I still don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. So just consider this video me being pissed off. Which, yes, absolutely is my
Why would
resting
Volta
state.
do this?
And I didn't name her Lachesis on purpose. I typed in L, and that was the first word that popped up. And I was like, yeah, I probably will be crying by the end of this, so it seems appropriate. Ugh, I don't want to sit. What bobby pin? Well, I guess I could pick a lock. Maybe? What the fuck even is this? Why do I want a coffee cup? Does it have coffee in it? Why do I want... I would like a cigarette, but... How do I... How? Oh my god, this is stupid. Alright, well fuck this game, but I'm keeping this rant because I don't think anybody understands. Anybody who's a non-gamer and just decides to give it a whirl at the age of 40, they don't understand that I don't know what the buttons do. I don't know how to get anywhere. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. There's nothing explained in any way, shape, or form. And it's just, this is bullshit. That's all.